NevaLoss fam, y'all know what time it is. Today we talking NBA playoffs. Let's get it.
I ain't never lost, never in my life.
What up though, NevaLoss fam? Hey, listen, we got to get back to it. I know it's been a minute. I wasn't able to catch y'all up on this NBA stuff. I've been having a lot going on, but hey, we about to get to it now. Catch y'all up on all things NBA, man. We was able to check out all these games, man. I'm gonna give y'all my breakdown of what happened in all these games and what I see happening for these upcoming playoffs, man. Who I see going further and who I see getting put out, man. We're gonna recap the games that happened, the teams that played 2 games. We're gonna go over both 1 and 2, and then we're gonna give a breakdown of what I think the series look like going forward, man. We're going to start with the game that kicked off the playoffs, Toronto versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. I thought this was going to be a very entertaining series. I thought this was going to be a hard-fought series, but it looks like Cleveland is going to stomp on their ass, man. They are up 2-0 so far in the series. Game 1, Toronto came out, and I felt like gave their best shot as far as getting a victory, man. They came with their first they came with the best right hook they ever threw, man. Scotty Barnes came out, hit 3 threes. Brandon Ingram was cooking up, man. And they really came out and tried to punch Cleveland in the mouth, man. But unfortunately, by the end of the first quarter, Cleveland got the lead back. Even though they took Toronto's best shot. Toronto was putting points. They shot a great percentage in the first quarter. But if you lead that first quarter after Scotty Barnes hitting 3 threes, which he can't even fucking shoot. Brandon Ingram's had about 6 to 8 points. He was hitting a little fadeaways. They seemingly couldn't do nothing with him the first game. Everybody with RJ Barrett was putting up some buckets, man. Everybody that came out playing, they was pretty fired up, man, playing as a unit, putting some points on the board. But Donovan Mitchell and James Harden was able to wipe all that away, and they came out with a 35-31 lead going into the second quarter. As soon as that happened, I'm like, this game is over, because D. Mitch was absolutely cooking up this game, man. D. Mitch ended the game with 32 points, 11 for 20 shooting, 4 of 7 from 3. Everybody knows, man, when it comes to the upper echelon of players, as far as playoff basketball, to me, number 1 is Jimmy Butler. Number 2 is Donovan Mitchell. Number 3 is Jamal Murray. And that's people who take their regular season play and up it to maximum level when it comes to the playoffs, man. Those are the top 3 for me. Jimmy Butler, Donovan Mitchell, and then last, Jamal Murray, man. I think they are absolutely excellent up in their play. So Donovan Mitchell, you know, you can expect him, if you want to make bets, man, you can expect him to average 30 this whole series, man, because D. Mitch ain't going to let them down, man. So James Harden, he's a notorious choke artist, but I feel like D. Mitch is the perfect killer to have on his team, man. He's somebody who he is not going to shy away from the moment. I feel like James Harden gets tired of carrying the team on his back as far as scoring and different things like that, and he likes to take a break, take some plays off, man, chill, facilitate, hope his team can pick him up. And I just feel like on them teams that he was on previously, he just didn't have the cast around him that can pick up the slack. I mean, he had some good Houston teams, and Chris Paul got hurt the 1 year where I guess they had their best shot. He got hurt on Game 7. So that was probably the best shot when they lost to the Warriors. But overall, I think he just tries to facilitate too much. He loses his aggression. I don't think he likes working that hard with all the doubles and traps and everything he be having to face. So he'd rather just pass, and a lot of times his shooters around him let him down. But D. Mitch ain't letting him down, man. He got a killer next to him. D. Mitch shine, man. So James Harden, he went 8 for 18, 22 points, 10 assists in the first game, man. That's what you expect for James Harden. He only had 2 rebounds, which usually he'll get a lot more rebounds, but he only had 2 in that game. Their wild card and one of their best players, bench player, Max Strus. Max Strus is an absolute beast, man. Since he was playing with LeBron, like, he had signs of, like, just someone who catches fire and elevates his game in the playoffs, man. He came out of nowhere when he was playing with Brown. Just kept hitting 3 after 3 after 3. He dropped 24 in this game, 4 for 6 from 3, 8 from 10 from the field, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. And Max Strus was just a spark plug as soon as he got that ball firing. Jared Allen was solid. He had 10.7 rebounds. You want Jared Allen to be in the 12 to 14 rebound range, man. 10 points is more than enough for him. You know, I'm looking for 6 to 10. That's good. 10 is is a good range for him. I don't expect much out of him. Evan Mobley is who I want, you know, in that 15 to 20 range. He has 17, 7, and 4 assists. Man, if you get 4 assists out of Evan Mobley, that's an amazing day. That's an amazing day. So overall, that game, they cooked up, man. It was, like I say, Toronto brought their best punch out in the first quarter, and then after that, you know, Cleveland pretty much ran away with it. Toronto did put up a fight in the fourth quarter. They outscored Cleveland 37 to 29. Actually, I'll let y'all see some of these stats we're going over. They outscored them 37 to 29 in the fourth, but it was just a clear difference throughout the game, man. That they just didn't have enough talent, man. They just didn't have enough talent on the roster. Like I say, Jakob, he was okay, man. He was battling with Gerald Allen. He only had 4 points and 6 rebounds, but he didn't look horrible in this game. Scotty Barnes give you 3 threes in the first quarter, you know, with the BI fadeaways and everything. RJ Barrett 24. Like this was a must-win game for when you play as good as you did in that beginning. That was a must-win for Toronto. Game 2, pretty much from start to finish. Excuse me. Excuse me. So pretty much from start to finish, Cleveland had their way in this game. Brandon Ingram's didn't show up at all. He was 3 for 15. He was struggling. Donovan Mitchell was cooking up again. I think he had 26 in this game. Donovan Mitchell, he had 30 again. 30 points on 12 of 23 shooting, 4 for 10 from 3. D. Mitch was absolutely cooking up. James Harden dropped 28. He was 3 for 8 from 3, but 5 rebounds, 5 assists. That's a little bit on the low end. Evan Mobley chipped in 25 points, and that was big time, man. Anytime you get over 20 points, I expect Evan to be in the 15 to 20 range, really 15 to 18. Once he goes over 20, that's all extra, man. That's big time because you know Donovan's going to give you 30. You know James Harden's probably going to be on the 22 to 30 range or whatever, with usually a high assist, usually at least 7 to 8, at least 7 plus assists. Jared Allen chipped in with another 10. That's always a bonus. 3 rebounds for Jared Allen. It's just terrible. It's trash. In this game, I saw a lot of Toronto was turning the ball over. They couldn't really buy a bucket. They couldn't hit a 3 to save their life. On the game, they went from the 3-point line 7 for 26. God awful shooting versus Cleveland with 13 for 40. Not much better, but they hit 13 threes, man. Shooting 43s in the game is ridiculous. But they were winning from start to finish. They never really was in danger of losing this game, man. Overall in this series, I think as good of a matchup as I initially thought it was because of some of the longer defensive bodies on Toronto, the Scotty Barnes, the Jakob with RJ Barrett, even BI. They got some good pieces, man. I thought it was going to be a more competitive series, man, but I realized that giving James Harden that killer next to him, it just give him more room to be himself, man. And he could just facilitate, lean back, let Donovan Mitchell do majority of the scoring. When he got single coverage, he got the mismatch, he can cook up and score, man. So overall, I think this is probably going to be a 5-game series. I get Toronto the fourth game. At home. They'll go down 3-0. They'll win game 4, and then they'll get a gentleman's sweep in game 5, man.